Hi everyone, today I am going to solve an Excel assignment. Its name is Exp22, Excel Chapter 3 ML1 Airports. That's basically chapter 3rd of the Excel part of the Pearson MyITLab course. And if you want me to do any other part, like PowerPoint part, Word part, Assess part, or if you want me to do your complete Cengage course, Simnet course, Math course, Stats course, Finance course, Accounting course, Nursing course, Psychology course, you can contact with me. You can contact with me through my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is given at the bottom of screen and also given in the description of this video, or you can contact with me through my email address also. Now I am going to start that one assignment. Its name is Exp22 Excel Chapter 3 ML1 Airports. Its project description is given here. You can read it carefully. Now I am going to start from the first step. So by following these steps, you can complete your work. In our first step, what is he asking? Start Excel, download and open the file name exp22 Excel chapter 3 ML1 airport. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name. Our first step basically involved downloading of the Excel file from the Pearson dashboard and opening of that one file. I have already downloaded and opened that one file. That's our file. I will move to the second step. In our second step, what is he asking? You want to create a clustered column chart to depict the passenger counts at the 6th airport over several years. Create a clustered column chart for the range A4 to L10. Cut and paste the chart to the cell A15. So we will select A4 to L10. That's our range A4 to L10. We will go to the insert tab and we will select the recommended charts. And here we will select clustered column chart. That's our clustered column chart. Is asking to put the clustered column chart. Press OK and then drag it downside to the cell A15. Put it in the cell A15. That's our step number 1. In our step number 3, what is he asking? You want to customize the column chart with the chart title, display the years as a data series, enlarge the chart to be easier to read and read, apply a chart style, type passenger counts at a top US airport. So we will copy that one and paste it in the chart title. That's our chart title. We will type it here as a chart title. That's our chart title. We will rename that one. Passenger counts at the top US airports. That's our chart title. What next? He is asking swap the data. So category axis and in the legends. So we need to swap the data. We will go to the select in the switch row and column. We will select the data and we will select switch row and column. That's now switched and we will press OK. That's now switched in the column. That's our step number. And set the height to 3.5 and width 11.4. So we will go to the format tab and here we will select that one and change the chart height and width to 3.5 and 11.5 as a width. That's our chart 3.5 and 11.4. So we will make that one 11.4. That's our chart height and width. You see we have got our chart downside. That's our step number. And apply the chart style 7 to the chart. We will select the chart and go to the chart design and select the chart style 7. That is maybe a chart style 7. We will apply that one chart. That's our step number 3. In our step number 4, what is he asking? The value axis takes a lot of space for the numbers. You will adjust the value axis to simplify it. Change the display unit to million for the value axis. So we will select the value axis. That's our value axis. And we will go to the display the values as a millions. That's our display units. We will change it here to the millions and press OK. That's now showing the we will change the values to the millions axis and display units as a millions. That's now are showing in the millions. What next we will do? Edit the axis title to display the millions of passengers. So we will select that one and we will put the axis title as a millions of passengers. We will click on the axis title. We will go and change that one. Millions of the passengers. That's our step. That's our step number 4. You see, we have got our values like that's the values in the millions. That's our step number 4. In our step number 5, what is he asking? You want to focus on 2019 data series by adding the data labels. Display data label above the column outside end for the 2019 data series only. So we will select 2019 data series. That's our last data series. We will select the options data labels. We select that one outside end. You see, we have got our values at the outside end for 2019. First we have selected the data series, then we will go to the data labels and select outside end. Now our values are shown. That's our step number 5. In our step number 6, what is he asking? Apply a fill color to the chart area will make the chart visually appealing. Apply the light gradient ascent 1 fill gradient fill to the chart area. So we will select the chart area. That's our chart area. That's our chart area. We will go to the fill color. That's our fill color. We will select the fill. And which is he asking? Gradient fill, light gradient ascent fill ascent 1. So we will go to the gradient fill and we will select light gradient ascent fill ascent 1. That's our light gradient ascent 1. We will select that one. That's now applied to the chart area. You see, that's our chart area. That's our step number 6. In our step number 7, what is he asking? The best practice is to add all text to the chart for accessibility compliance. Add an all text the column chart display the number of passenger. We will copy that one, including the period, and right click on the chart and select view all text. That's our view all text. Click on that one and paste it the text. The column chart display the number of passenger. That's our step number 7. In our step number 8, what is he asking? You want to create a bar chart to display the passenger counts for the only 1 year. Create a clustered bar chart for the range A5 to A10 and L5 to L10 and move the chart to a new sheet and name as a bar chart. So we will copy that one. Clustered bar chart we will now create. We will select A5 to A10. That's our range A5 to A10 and L5 to L10. We will select. We will select again A5 to A10 and then press Ctrl button on your mouse and select L5 to L10 and go to the insert tab and select the recommended chart and you will select clustered bar chart. That's our clustered bar chart. We will press OK and move our chart to new sheet. That's our select location, then select on the move chart and select the new sheet and what is the new sheet name as a bar chart and press OK. So our chart is now moved to a new sheet name as a bar chart. That's our step number 8. In our step number 9, what is he asking? You want to customize the bar chart, change the chart color to monochromatic PT5. So we will go to the chart colors. That's our change colors. We will select monochromatic PT5. That's our chart color. We will apply that one. What next he is asking? Enter passenger at top 6 US airport in 2019 as a chart title. So we will select the chart title and paste it here. Change it here. That's our chart title. What next? Apply style 5 to the chart title, chart style. We will select that one. That's our chart style 5. We will apply that one. That's now applied. What next? Add an alt text. Altana had the most passengers. So we will copy that one and right click on our chart and select view all text. That's open. We will paste it here as a Altana had the most passenger. Then close that one. Now pasted our alt text. That's our step number 9. In our step number 10, what is he asking? Modify the axis will improve the readability of the chart. Change the font size of to 10 of the category axis and value axis. So we will select the category axis. That's our category access. We will go to the home tab and we will change its font size to 10, and then downside we will select the value access and change its font size to 10 also. That's now changed. Both. Change the value access maximum bound to 1.1 e to power 8. So we will copy that one and select the, that's our value access. We will go to the options. We will go to the, we'll select that one. We will go to the options and we will select the access option, and we will select the maximum bound and paste it here as a 1.1 e to power 8 and press enter. So we have got our values like that. That's our step number 10. We have total 17 steps in this assignment. I have performed 10 steps in this video. If you don't understand the steps I have performed in this video, or if you want to know the remaining steps of this assignment, or if you don't have time to do that one assignments, or if you want to get an A grade in your assignments, or if you want me to do your complete Singlish course, Simnet course, Pearson course, math course, stats course, finance course, accounting course, nursing course, psychology course, or any other course, you can contact with me. You can contact with me through my WhatsApp number. My WhatsApp number is given at the bottom of screen and also given in the description of this video. Or you can contact with me through my email address. My email address is given at the bottom of screen and also given in the description of this video. Or you can scan the WhatsApp barcode which is given at the start of the video and at the end of the video. And if you like my video, please subscribe my channel to get any video updates. Thank you.